Hi students, coming for this video, we have a new concept called as reconstitution of a partnership firm, which is related to admission of a partner, chapter 3. So let us go for the introduction part of this to know an overview about what actually it means. Reconstitution of a partnership firm. It means reconstructing or reforming, or you are making a new agreement of the partnership when there are some new changes to be brought in by the firm, that is among the partners. If they need that there is a necessity for certain changes to be brought, they have to completely change even the agreements as well. So let us see what actually could be the reconstruction or reconstitution changes to be adapted in certain cases. First, admission of a new partner. Imagine if a company needs one addition partner. It could be for any cases. Either they need a fund, okay, or they need expansion, or they want to improve their goodwill. For any reason, they need a new partner to be brought in. So this could be the first case. Secondly, change in profit sharing ratio. Yes, if there is a need to change in profit sharing ratios among old partners, they need to reconstitute or reform the agreement. What actually this change in profit sharing ratio? Imagine already there were 4 partners in a firm and all the partners were sharing the profits so far equally, and all of a sudden there is a need for them that each partners are going to contribute different investments. In this case, getting equal profit shall not be worth, so they just think that there is a need for profit sharing ratio based on their capital investment contributed by each partner. Second case is this. Next, retirement of a partner. What is this retirement of a partner? Suppose if already a partner among the existing is going to get retired due to age, okay, or change of residence, or any other reason. It could be any other reason where he might also not be satisfied among the other partners, okay, something which he feels is not satisfying him. So the retirement of a partner, which means a partner who is moving out from the existing partnership. Next, death or insolvency of a partner. What is this death or insolvency of a partner? As similar, retirement is one partner who is alive and he wanted to go with his own consent, stating a reason and giving a notice. But in case of death, it is uncertain, and insolvency is also uncertain, where he can't think that he could contribute for the further expansion of a business, or for any other reasons he can't take part. He has become insolvent or he has become bankruptcy. So these are the reasons where reconstitution of the agreement of partnership is adapted, which means there is a change. The value of assets are going to change, the capital invested by the partners are going to change, the profit sharing ratio among them are going to change. So each and everything is going to change, because the value of anything, whether it is going to be asset or the liability, will not be constant, will not be fixed. It keeps on changing as it is uncertain. Based on the market price, we need to keep on revaluing the assets and liabilities, and we need to maintain our accounts as per the statement agreed upon by the partners in the partnership deed. So let us go for the next. Here comes first, admission of a partner. So the main concept of this chapter is admission of a partner, admitting a partner, a new partner who is coming into the partnership. So let us see what actually it is. The meaning towards the left hand side. Observe, taking a person into a partnership firm as a partner for the firm's benefit. It is for the firm's benefit. It cannot be a individual benefit. So it is a firm's overall firm's benefit. This is the only reason where we are going to take the partner into the partnership firm. That is a new partner coming in to the existing firm for the benefit of the firm. So there are so many reasons. First thing, why we are trying to get in a new person into the firm. To increase the capital. Second, to expand the business. Third, to improve the managerial ability. And fourth, to increase the goodwill of the firm. Increase the capital. What is this increase the capital in the sense? To increase your contribution level or investment level of the partners, cause once when the capital invested or the fund invested is going to be by the inner side, internal source, which means only by the partners, our liability to the outer sources, paying interest for the bank, okay, all these could be reduced. Next, to expand the business in a sense, already if the partners are running the business with different branches within a state and they wanted to expand their branches, develop the branches in different states, okay, in that case they need admission of a new partner into the firm. Next, to improve the managerial ability. Yes, sometimes if two or more, which means 2 to 3 partners, maybe let us take 2 partners, are already into managing activities of the firm, and if they feel that if they have a large firm which cannot be managed by 2 partners, so in this case they need additionally the other partner who can have a complete managerial ability even in the absence of these 2 partners when they are on a business move around for different client meetings, whatever it is. Then to increase the goodwill of the firm. What does this increase the goodwill of the firm? Goodwill is nothing but the good name of a company, a good reputation. So to have a good reputation of the firm, to increase it more and more, we need the capital level to be increased more. We need to expand our business to a global level. We need to reach different customers of different corners. So this could also be a reason for a new partner coming into the firm. Now let's go for the next. Ratios in connection with admission of a partner. So in admission of a partner, there are certain ratios to be concentrated. Okay, we have to observe what actually this ratio is. There is a calculation that is required for us for the problem sums which may appear for 6 marks. So here we have 2 ratios which is connected in case of admission of a partner. One is sacrifice ratio A and B is new profit sharing ratio. What is this sacrifice ratio? Imagine, as I said, for an example, A and B are already existing partners and they want C to get into the partnership firm. They wanted Mr. C to join as a new partner into the firm. So what A and B are doing, they're already sharing equal profits. So far they were sharing equal profits. Now as they have decided to expand their business by admitting a new partner, now imagine they are giving or sacrificing a share of the profits to the new partner. So far what they were completely taking it or sharing it among those 2 partners. Now there is the 3rd partner who is entered and these have to give a part of their profit which was sharing so far to the new partner. That is how it is called as sacrificing. They are sacrificing it to the new partner. So this is the first ratio. Next, new profit sharing ratio. So far A and B were equal partners. Now, after C is getting entered into the business firm, what is the ratio that they are going to decide to share the profit is called as new profit sharing ratio, whether it is going to be equal partners or it is based on the capital investment of the partners. So this is the only thing which is going to be concentrated by us in case of the ratio connected to admission of a partner. Now we have a formula down which is given in the yellow color highlighted small box. So what actually is that? It's a formula to be known by us to find out the sacrifice ratio calculations. This is very useful for 6 marks, so always observe this. Sacrifice share is equals to old share minus new share. So how we are going to find out the share sacrificed by the old partners? What is that old share that was actually being distributed among them? As I said, equal partners. Now minus what actually they have preferred to distribute among them or share among them, in which ratio. So we are going to compare this. So when we are comparing, it is going to be the difference amount that is going to be found as what is sacrificed by the old partners in admitting a new partner. That is a portion of loss of profit that they are sacrificing. So this is the concept in case of sacrifice ratio. So just observe, the formula is very important to be known. Okay, now we have completed with this. We are just going to go for the first, a very simple, 6 mark problem based on sacrifice ratio calculation. So let us see how actually the question is and how we are going to solve it. Now, moving on to the question. Case 1. When the old partners surrender a part of their share to the new partner, how the sacrifice ratio is going to be calculated as when the old partners are surrendering a part of their share to the new partner. So there's a small change in the formula to be taken up by us for the calculation of sacrifice ratio. So now let us go for the question. Illustration 3 is given here. A and B are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So this is what their old ratio is, old share. So 3:2. They admit C into the partnership. New partner is C. A agrees to surrender half, that is 1/2 of his share, and B agrees to surrender 1/4, that is quarter, 1/4 of his share in favor of C. So both A and B are surrendering some part of their shares. They are agreeing to surrender some part of their share to the new partner. So this is going to be the word called surrender to be taken into consideration by us for using the calculation of sacrifice ratio. That the formula will change here, a small change in the formula. Clear? Okay, now they have asked us to calculate the sacrifice ratio. Now just observe in the question. Observing the very simple, you need to consider only two things. The old ratio is given. What is the information given? Old ratio, that is old share is available. Next, we don't have new share. Instead, they have given surrendered share. The share surrendered by the old partners. So this we have to keep it in our mind for the calculation. It's for 6 marks. Very simple. So let us see how the solution is done by us. Now coming for the solution. For the concerned question, they have given surrender share and the old share of the concerned partners. So here, concentrating towards a formula of sacrifice ratio, we have a small difference in this. So just observe, I've written sacrifice share is equals to old share into surrendered share. What is given, based on that we are going to use and find out the sacrifice ratio. So here, just because the surrendered share of the old partners and the old share of the old partners are given, we are going to use the steps based on this. Now let us see what is going to be the share that is sacrificed by A, and then share sacrificed by B. Just observe, I have written. Now using the formula, all share of A and B, it is 3:2. So 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. Just taken 3 by 5, 2 by 5. And could you all see the product symbol? So bring down the same symbol I have written here. Now what is the surrender share in the question? For A, it is 1 by 2, and for B it is 1 by 4. Now as we have given this, we are going to go for the calculation. The next, when you find the product symbol is given, we are going to go for the direct multiplication. We need not concentrate on denominations where the LCM is to be required for us to calculate. No. So when we have a product symbol, go for direct calculation. So 3 ones are 3 by 5 twos are 10. Next, 2 ones are 2, 5 fours are 20. Now we have found the step of share sacrificed by the both old partners A and B. Next, we are going to go for the next step, which is sacrificed ratio. So sacrifice ratio we have to find now. This is the next step. So bringing down the values, 3 by 10 is to 2 by 20. Now just observe, are the denominations equal here? No. Here we need to consider. So we have to bring this equal to 20, because when we find out 10 and 20 LCM, we get 20 as a LCM. So 10 2s are 20, 21s are. So take the same to the power of. So what we get? 10 2s are 20. Take the same 2 to the power of. 21s are 20. 1 to the power of. Now 3 2s are 6 by 20 is 2. 2 1s are 2 by 20. Now just observe. Now the denominations are equal. So we found the answer. This could be written to the shortest form. 2 1s are 2 3s are. So 3:1 is going to be the sacrifice ratio. Just observe. It's very simple, which comes for 6 marks.